Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Around the World with Them You Heard 37. So in our last episode, we were over here at Nuuk. And so we're going to be taking off from Nuuk, and we're going to fly all the way over here to Reykjavik Island, Iceland. I don't know exactly how to say it. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. It's about 700 or so miles, give or take a little bit. And after that, I really hadn't thought about too much about exactly where we were going to go. And someone on YouTube, I believe Hayden Christensen, sorry if I butcher your name there. He suggested I go over actually on the next one to the Faroe Islands, which looks like it could be a cool flight. Not too long, so that's kind of nice. And I've never been there, so might hop on over there. After that, I was thinking about I want to go south more, through Europe and hit little towns and stuff like that. So after that, I was thinking maybe we come down here, maybe we fly to Isle of Man. Never flown there. I think there's an airport there, not for sure, but I would imagine so. There's another place, so I might go Sundberg or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I have an airport there from FTX, those are always awesome airports. So after that, it'll probably be, like I said, Faroe Islands. So thank you to Mr. Christensen. And also got to give a shout out to Harvey Mann. So with all that, we'll go ahead and get started on Nuuk over to Reykjavik. Alright everybody, we're ready to get this thing started up. Looking kind of cloudy. Looks nice. We'll go ahead and get this thing started. Parking brake is now set. All the switches are off. Ignition goes to norm. It is there. All the circuit breakers are pushed in. Fuel tank selectors. Both are now on. Ventilation, fans, air conditioning, all that stuff is all off. Bleed air heat switch right here is off. Cabin heat mixing air control is pushed in. Emergency power is all the way down to normal. Power level is an idle. Prop RPM lever, that's the blue one right here. Come over here. Put that all the way to max, 100%. Fuel condition lever is cut off. It's this red one, you can barely see it. Fuel shut off is pushed in. Yeah. Alright, we'll go over to the battery. Go ahead and turn the battery on. Go ahead and get this. We don't really need it. I don't know why I keep turning that on. It's like we have passengers or anything. Let's see. We can turn our beacon on as well. So we're about to start up. Avionics number 1. Screen is on. Emergency power. It's in normal. I do believe. Yes. Long way around on that. Fuel boost switch. Turn that to on. Get out of this view real quick. Actually, can we do it from here? Yes, we can. So we'll put this in low idle. Back down here. Fuel boost, I'll turn that off because the screen wants it off. Starter comes off. Turn the generator on. Fuel boost norm, like I said, this thing likes it off, so I'm going to take it off. Avionics number 2. Let's get our nav light. Let's see, I forget. I think it likes. There, we got that, and that. Alright, check my other screen here. We've already got the flight plan in there, yeah. Nuuk is BGGH, and I believe Reykjavik is BIRK. Alright, and people said they want to actually see the taxiing and stuff, so I'll leave that in. Unless we're at like huge airports with huge taxis. I understand you all like some of that, but I just personally hate long taxis. Let's take a look where we are exactly. I'll hit up ATC. Oh, that's right, there is no ATC here. Oh, you know what? I don't have the sound. You know what? Let's see if I can get the sound on here, because I reinstalled my computer. I can't remember if I did that since the last time or not. I believe it's speakers. There we go.
Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Cessna, that is correct.
I can't even think of where we are. I believe we got to go down here and take off in this direction, which sucks because the end of the runway is right here. Okay, let's set this up real quick. I think we'll probably have to change it. Sometimes it misses. I don't know why it sometimes changes. 15,000 feet. We'll leave that right there for now. See if we can get our pushback. There we go. Go ahead and have him turn it. Didn't work last time. It didn't want to turn. There we go. It's turning this time. Go ahead and have him stop it. There's a building behind us. I don't want to obviously hit that building. Let's do the trim real quick. When I do it with the joystick, sometimes this thing doesn't move. There it's going. Last time I flew, actually, it didn't work. Let's move that all the way up. Alright, let's taxi on over to the runway. So I can't remember when I did my last video. I thought I made one since I reinstalled everything on the computer, but I actually wanted to redo my desk and everything. I actually had the computer sitting up on the desk right near where I record. And of course it creates lots of interference and stuff like that, so I actually moved it over onto the floor. When I moved it, I screwed up my actually a slot that I was using for my sound card. My sound card is totally ghetto setup now. It's a PCI card. It's a Sound Blaster Platinum Pro. Oh, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I bought it in 2007. It's a perfect sound card with the external thing that I need. It's got all the inputs and everything that I need. So when I upgraded my motherboard back in March, this new motherboard does not have any PCI slots. It's got, PCIe, PCI Express. I'm not even sure if they're the exact same. But obviously you cannot hook a PCI card into any other slot. So what I did was bought like an external, or I guess you would call it, PCI slot adapter, plugged that into it, and then plugged the adapter into a small cable and ran that to the motherboard. It actually hangs outside the computer because it's so big. I've got my radiator sitting on the bottom of the computer, so I've got it actually sitting outside the computer, so I can't even put the side of the computer on. But when I moved it, I forgot to unhook it, and so I believe I screwed up the connector inside the card. So I didn't know that was the problem. I thought might have just been like a driver issue, because it kept on blue screening on occasion. It said the computer does not have enough, or maybe the device does not have enough resources to run. So instead of just trying another slot, I reinstalled my computer, and just to find out, well, that wasn't the problem. I just had to move to another slot. So that took 2 days to get everything reinstalled. I had a problem with my Yeti as well. Luckily, I got that sent back. They just sent me a new one. It works perfectly. I got a new boom arm for this thing, so everything is just so much better right now. So it should be good. Alright, we'll set little flaps. Oh, you know what? Hell, I forgot the taxi lights. Oh, joystick button not configured. Alright, landing lights are on. Gotta turn all this on again. I believe we're good. Do not have all my buttons still configured. I'll take a look at this. Strobe is on. Nav on. I think everything is good. Alright. Looks like it. I should have used that. Before we do that, what was that? 103, 108? 108. So let me turn the heading. It can't be right. Yeah, it can be. Actually, I guess it's 255, isn't it? Oh hell, it's straight left. Alright, I'll get that when we're in the air. We're headed out east. Should have already been calling for it now that I'm on the runaway, but kind of all out of sorts now. I'm showing the taxi and everything. Alright, let's go ahead and take off. Airspeed's alive. $80 knots. And we're up. Just put the flaps up. Should have waited. Ahead of myself. If you'll notice one thing, there's no trees. I saw that on Wikipedia or something the other day when I was looking at this area. I guess all of Greenland is actually too high up for, or at least too cold for trees. Which is kind of weird. Bring back the throttle just a little bit. There we go. Alright, in the clouds. I still forgot my autopilot. I don't have that configured either. As you can see, I still don't have FSX configured. By the way, I haven't made videos in a while. Had that 2-day delay from reinstalling the computer and everything. Had family come in with nephew and niece and everything, so I was with them. And classes just resumed. Just had our first week, so sorry I didn't make any videos. I may slow down for a week or two. Hopefully right now I'll be able to get on track. We actually are on my second day of a 4-day weekend with the holiday. I have some pretty intense classes, man. Financial classes, and it does not look like it's going to be fun. but I should be able to make videos and like I was. You know, last semester I did a lot, but I get home real late this semester, Monday through Thursday. I don't have classes on Fridays, but I get home pretty late, so it's kind of hard. I might be able to make a video, short video, once or twice a week, maybe. But then on Thursdays and Fridays and on the weekends, I'll be able to make videos and have to upload throughout the week and everything. So I know it's been kind of slow. Let's go ahead and hit our autopilot. Vertical speed, 1,200 feet. Let's hit our heading as well. Alright. Actually, we need to adjust our heading. Alright, so we're on our way to Reykjavik. I wish I could really pronounce that correctly. But we're well on our way. So I'll go ahead and I'll speed this thing up and we'll be back in just a bit. Alright, everybody. Let's slow it down a little bit. I think we're just out of range if we're going to even be able to... Yeah, can't get them just yet. I'm imagining... Yeah, they've got an ATC because they've got that center. Alright, so let's start descending a little bit anyway. 7,500 for now. Alright, bring back the throttle. Go to vertical speed. I don't know, can we have those on at the same time? I don't know about that. No, see, it's still locked on the speed. So 31 out. So I think you can get them within 30 miles, nautical miles. It's about that, something like that. It can't be. I don't know if that's exact. Let's see if we can get them. Still can't get them. All right, so I'll go ahead and speed it up a little bit. And we back again.
Center, Cessna, you have exceeded your clearance abort time. IFR flight plan is canceled.
Alright, so that's right, I ignored them. So that's alright though. Alright, BIRK. Full stop landing.
Reykjavik Tower, Cessna is 15 miles west with X-ray to land. Cessna, Reykjavik Tower, make right base runway 19er, altimeter 29er towards 1. Make right base runway 19er, Cessna.
Alright, let's go over here. See if I remember this procedures. We'll select our approach. Enter. Yep, ILS 19. Activate the approach. Can we act? Yeah. Alright. So it... Right? Am I supposed to go around? Daggone it. It said make right base. Screw it. We're gonna do it this way. We'll stay at 7,500 when it gets there as well. Speed up a little bit as well. Actually, let's go down to about 5,000. can slow it down though. What do you say we speed this up a little bit? It's been a pretty nice flight, gotta say. All over the ocean. Which would not, if this was real life, I don't think I'd be too happy. I hate flying in real life. Slow it down just a little bit. Actually, let's slow it down all the way because we need to make a turn. Keep going. Can't get it with the head movements. Heard everything looks pretty good. So we got some land over here, something going on over there. I don't think we've seen much of humanity in a long time. Nothing over at Nuuk. Not a whole lot going on over here. There's the airport. We are high. We're that's at 3,000. Speed up that descent a little bit. Pull back on the throttle. All right. Shoot, landing lights, forgot. 10,000. Always gotta forget something. Looks like we're almost on the path. Just can't quite tell. Wrong way. Yeah, I think we're... Can't tell. It looks like we're just a little high. Speed up just a bit. Also put out some flaps. They sure aren't talking to me. Looks like we may be just a little high. I think I see a little red, so I think we're just about close, if not right on it. Still can't see the runway. Can't tell if the runway's running that way or not. There it is. So we actually need to get over the other way.
Cessna cleared to land. Runway 19er. Cleared to land. Runway 19er. Cessna.
So I thought it was going to go the other way. A little left to right. Right, maybe a little low. Alright, now we're on it. So it looks like everything's good. Slow and steady. There is a city here, man. There's some humanity up in these parts. A little high. More flaps. That brought us up too much. Still high. It's pretty cool looking scenery. Now way too high. Struggling to bring it down. Now we're on it. High again. Don't get squirrely on me again. Seemed like a hard landing. We were slowing down too much. It's too much airspeed.
Cessna, exit runway when able.
Wonder if I should go left or right. There's parking to the left. I wonder if they'll let me park there. Certainly not. They'll probably make me friggin' go all the way around.
Cessna, contact ground on 121.7.
Shoot, I am all over the place.
121.7. Cessna.
If I can get stopped.
Reykjavik ground. Cessna, taxi to parking. Cessna, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha.
Alright, strobe and landing lights are off.
To general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha. Cessna.
Sweet. Chose the correct side for once. Man, this is a nice airport. This is not stock. Did it come with, I wonder, come with FTX, one of the FTXs? The land class? I wonder. No, I sure as heck didn't buy it. I'm guessing it almost had to have come with it. Look at all the static aircraft. I love it. There's the old King Air 350. I really don't want to fly that anymore. Air Hauler 2 will break it out maybe. Or go with the Carenado B200 or something. Really similar plane. I probably would fly something like the Carenado B200 instead of that. Now that I've got the hang of it, I think more of the G1000. It's not so much of a problem as it used to be. Oh. get the speed I want. Just too fast, and then the brakes just slam on. Alright. Get rid of that. Turn the parking brake on. And that back. Turn my avionics off. I don't know the exact proper way to do this. Taxi lights are off. Alright, prop heat is off. That down, cut all the fuel off. Whoa, no. It's just a clicker. Oh. What all do I have on? Alright, I think that's everything. Fuel is completely off. I think everything is off now. I do not know the proper way to turn it off, obviously, as you can see. Alright, but we are in Reykjavik, or however you can say it. So like I said, I think the next time we'll go over to the Faroe Islands. So that's it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.